Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming a plan with me for the week of April 3rd through the 9th. This was Easter week. Easter was on Sunday the 9th, so I am continuing my trend of using PinkDiamondPlannerCo exclusive arts for holidays this year. And I'll be using the Easter kit from last year, I believe. It has been reformatted for this year, which I also bought, but I wanted to use up the older one first, and I just love this fashion go right here. So I will be using this. I don't use her format too often, so it'll be interesting to see how that works out, but I am excited about it. And I also have the fashion kids, even though I only have that actual kid, but they're all cute. That could be her friend in our neighborhood. So we have that, and then I am going with pink hollow for this. I was originally going to go with like normal hollow or like matte silver or something like that. But I don't know, I liked the pinks. I'm a sucker for pink. I'll do any kind of shade of pink for foil before anything else. And then I did want to make it pink hollow just to tap into that hollow that I was originally thinking. So I do have all of my pink hollow basics already printed out from the last time I used it. I think this is the first time I get to like reuse all of these that I had already printed out, so that was super nice. And then I only pulled in a few of the spread specific items, so I'm gonna use all three header options. Got the deco, bunny ears, dangles, all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to be doing some quotes. We got flags here. We got some full box overlays, double boxes, extra underlays. I did print off this whole overlays sheet, and then I just have extras of the ones that didn't foil properly the first time. I'm going to be using the 32mm washi overlay, and then I'm using the Easter egg underlays. So I got little extra bunnies as deco, so I'm very excited to lay all that down. So I'm going to go ahead and put down the base, and then I will see you on the other side for the day by day. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get into the day by day. Starting off on Monday, I marked sleeping in, which unfortunately it looks like I once again spent this week doing a lot of. I was trying so hard to wake up early, and that didn't really last. I have been trying to get back into it, or at least get only 8 hours on not oversleep. That's like my main concern right now, is oversleeping, because it's just so easy to stay in a comfy cozy bed when you don't have any like particular urgent external thing that you need to get out of bed for, so it's hard. But yeah, I marked that with a girl from Whimsy. It was hair washing day. Marked that with a girl from Shine Stickers Studio. And then I believe my boyfriend made us breakfast burritos, which were so good. They're always good. I love it when he makes burritos of any kind. I'm just a huge burrito fan, and they were so delicious. Come to think, I fell in love with the breakfast burritos when I went to the grocery store that I worked at, and I would get them from there, and my favorite part would be the potatoes, but I don't think he puts potatoes in ours. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't, so that's crazy. I should, suggest that next time to, bring them to the next level. Anyway, that sticker is from Hazel Sticker. Next, I got a lot of room here, so you can really see those underlays, but I'm marking that we watched Hell's Kitchen. We really like those cooking shows. We haven't watched those in a long time, actually, as of filming this voiceover, but we should remember that. I think we're more into movies now than shows, but yeah, that was a really long phase where we were watching Gordon Ramsay's shows. So we marked that. And then unfortunately, we had a mailbox theft, which we haven't had since we moved here. I've heard that they were happening like in the city at large, but I didn't think that they would come to our like private little tiny apartment complex, specifically to our mailboxes. But yep, it came and happened to us. Unfortunately, nobody is ever safe. So yeah, they had ripped the door completely off our mailbox, and the other two next to us were open, and like all the mail was gone. So unfortunately, I did lose my Squirrel Prince Co. April Mystery Kit in that theft, but I emailed Andrea, and she decided to just go ahead and add it for free to my open order, which I was so thankful for. She's so sweet. I just love that she does that. Her customer service is like literally the best out of like anybody. But yeah, so thankfully I will be able to recoup that, and that's why I haven't hauled it yet, is because I only just realized like today literally that was in there at the time. So I was and I didn't know it back then, but I was like stressing out, and my boyfriend was like, you know, if you don't remember anything that like that was valuable in there, like you don't need to like be stressing out this much. But my anxiety knew. I somehow like could tell that there was a reason to be freaking out, and so I was freaking out. It's one of the few times where my anxiety is like right and justified, because usually anxiety is just like worrying about nothing, but nope, this time it was justified. I just didn't know it until a month later. But yeah, so we did put a mail hold, and they put a door on our mailbox the next day, and then we just resumed the mail delivery. So like that was fine, and we didn't lose anything else like super valuable, like no credit cards or anything, I don't think. Who knows? We always get credit card offers, so I don't know. I think they can use those. Who knows? But either way, nothing else has come out of that yet. I hope the thieves are really happy with the stickers that they got, because that was the most valuable thing in there that I know of. But yeah, I used a sticker from Paper Shire to mark that. We went grocery shopping. That's from Once More Love. While we were out, I don't go out with them grocery shopping that much, because there's just no need to really. I like staying at home and working instead. But when we do go out, I use that as like my time to get a Starbucks, because like I don't go out very often, like maybe once or twice a month at most. I'll go out like errands with them. And I feel like it's okay to go to Starbucks once a month. Like, that's fine. So I did pick up an iced chai for the first time. I have gotten, I think, like maybe 1 or 2 iced drinks before. I don't think so. I don't know. But I tried an iced chai for the first time, and it was so freaking good. I love chai, Starbucks chai of any kind, any variety, hot or cold, like whipped cream or no, espresso or no, like any variety of the Starbucks chai is literally my favorite drink in the world. So the iced chai was delicious. I don't know why I switched from like frappuccinos to chais, because like I used to get everything like as a frappuccino, and it's like colder than an iced version. But like I don't know, maybe I've been like straying away from that for some reason. I think it's less calories too, which is probably good. Anyways, the sticker from Hazel Sticker to mark that. I had an upset stomach that day, which unfortunately has continued until present day. I don't know what it is. My stomach hates me. That sticker is from Sweet Ava's Paper. And then my boyfriend introduced us to Mexican hot chocolate that evening, which tasted a little bit different from normal hot cocoa. I liked it, of course, but it did taste interesting, shall we say. That sticker's from Carly Plans. And then we watched X-Men Dark Phoenix, which in the interest of getting caught up in the what's it called, the day by day or whatever, I'm gonna save talking about that till the end. But yeah, that was our movie of the evening, X-Men Dark Phoenix, which I had not seen, so that was very exciting. I've only seen like a handful of random X-Men movies. It's not something I've ever wanted to watch like chronologically, like on purpose, but if somebody else has it on, I mean typically my boyfriend, then I'll just watch it. So yeah. I'll talk about it more at the end of the video. Tuesday, slept in again. That's from Apple Blossom Prince. I was getting tested for a bacteria in my stomach that would be causing all this upset stomach that I've been marking like forever. So I went to the doctor for that. That sticker is from Squirrel Prince Co. And then we went grocery shopping again, this time probably to the Mexican grocery store. I'm not sure. But we usually go to there, and then also like our local Vons. And then Costco sometimes, which we haven't been in a long time. Well, I mean, obviously you stock up there and it lasts you a while. That's from Whimsy as well to mark grocery shopping. And then we had a pizza night. We ordered pizza and got that on the way home, which was such a special treat. We almost never order pizza. Actually, we don't go out that much at all anymore because my boyfriend's such a good cook, and I just graze during the week. typically. But yeah, special treat pizza night. I freaking love Domino's pizza. It is just so delicious. I always get mine with olives, sausage, pepperoni, and pineapple as like my 4 toppings that I get every single time, and it's just the best thing ever. And then we always grab a dessert as well. I got the brownie cookies, which, oh my god, amazing. And then Aurora got the chocolate lava cakes. So I marked that with a sticker for Once More with Love. Then we played, I can never say this properly, it's like the Mexican version of bingo. You'll see the writing at the end. I am not going to try to pronounce it because it's one of those words like vinyl that I can never say properly in the first time. So I just know that whatever I'm going to come out with is wrong. But it looks kind of like lottery, that one. So we played that, which was pretty fun, pretty fast paced, especially for 3 people. And then I started drawing fashion girls that evening. That was like my big venture into drawing clip art, which I haven't super been keeping up with because I've been doing Plan With Me more than anything else. But I do want to continue with that on a more casual, like, level, schedule, whatever. But yeah, I just tried my hand at it, and I think it turned out really well. Forget where that sticker is from to mark that. Maybe Bubble Mon Stickers Co. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I did that for like 6 hours that night, while we put on Kitchen Nightmares, which is the other Gordon Ramsay show that we love. That remote, I think, is from PinkDiamondPlannerCo. Wednesday, we went to the library in the morning, to, drop off library books and get more for Aurora. I occasionally do get some from the library, but I also have some here at our apartment that I am working through. That sticker is from Shine Sticker Studio. Did a full body workout that day, which included cardio on the bike. So I used a bike sticker from Carly Plans, and then I did some orders. That sticker is from Happy Day, and then foiling, of course, was a part of that. That's from Papershire. Unfortunately, I had issues with the foil machine that day. It was just not turning out good at all. I've kind of like gotten a handle on it since, but every now and then it'll be like nothing works. But I think I've figured it out pretty decently. That sticker is from Whimsy. And then I placed an order for toner, like in case that was the issue, and also my computer's telling me that my toner's low, but I got those extra large toners that are supposed to last for 1,000 pages, and I'd only used it, or like 10,000 pages, and I think I'd only used it on 1,000, so I don't understand why it would be telling me that it's low, and it doesn't seem like it's running out at all, but I ordered toner anyway, just to be safe. So that's from Papershire. Thursday, did more work, printing and cutting. That's from Sweet Ava's Paper. More foiling. That is from Papershire again, and I packed those orders. That's from Once More with Love. Looks like I did not sleep in this day, which is a definite plus. Go me. I did a weights workout, so that was probably biceps and legs. And that sticker, I think, is from SPC to mark that. I did business bookkeeping. That's from Stick With The Plan Co. Try to do that on Wednesday or Thursday. And then I was just having a nostalgic moment and I wanted to watch SpongeBob, so I watched that while I did my workout and a little bit after that. It's just kind of fun to have something like super distracting like that. Usually I'm a podcast girl and I'll listen to podcasts while doing literally every single thing during my day, except when I'm eating, in which case I'll watch a YouTube video. But sometimes I'll watch a show, and that day it was SpongeBob. That sticker and the next one are both from Once More with Love. Obviously, next I marked podcasts because, like I just said, I'm addicted. Friday, I once again did not mark sleep again, so that's nice. I marked drawing first thing in the morning. I guess I just couldn't stay away from drawing anymore. So I drew more of the fashion girl. I think I finished her up that day. That sticker is from The Littlest Planner, I believe. Did more work, printing and cutting and foiling. Those stickers are from Hazel Sticker and Happy Day, respectively. And then I did pack those orders. That's from Carly Plans. I need a whole bunch of those. I feel like I'm going to go through that sheet really fast. I only got one of those. Usually I get Carly Plans icons in every single color offered. So that was my folly. Looks like I had silhouette issues also this week, which that's quite a lot of issues for a week. I mean, usually it's every single day something goes wrong or other, but if I mark it, that means it was pretty bad. But yeah, so I marked that with a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. My machines probably were just having an evil day, which is funny because I think the previous week I marked it on almost the exact same day having silhouette issues. So they were really hitting me for a stretch of time. Again, I've gotten them pretty much wrangled up now, but yeah, it was rough. And then I used a giant half box and a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. again to mark that our RV was towed where it was parked at my boyfriend's job in San Francisco, because that's where he works, and he like used to live in that, and he would park it in the parking lot, and the manager had given him permission and a little parking permit sticker. Towing company decided they don't care about that, and so they towed it anyway. And like, we called them and said, hey, like, can you verify that we were allowed to park there, because like we did have a permit sticker. And then they were like, okay, we'll look into it. And then 3 days passed, and then they're like, oh yeah, we never looked into it, here's $1,000 bill because it's been 3 days. And then we're like, what the actual F? Like, no thanks. I mean, of course we had to go and pay it and get it out, which thank God I could put on my credit card. But yeah, naturally, because they weren't allowed to tow it in the first place, we decided to sue them. So we are currently in that process. We have our hearing in a few months to go and hopefully get that $1,000 back, because that is not a sum that I just have lying around. So hopefully we win that case. Wish us luck. But yeah, that's not the first time we've had to deal with towing since we moved here. So I kind of miss the days where I did not have a car, because I did not have to deal with any of this. But now we've got quite a lot to deal with. And apparently all towing companies are like evil. Well, actually, no, it's always the managers that call them that are typically evil, but just everybody involved is evil. Anyways, marked that I stayed up late that night, probably working with a sticker from Once More Lab. And then Saturday, slept in, so I failed. Back to failing. That sticker's from Happy Day. I put together the Easter basket for Aurora that day. That sticker is, I believe, from Simply a Mess. It was really fun. It was my first time like putting together an Easter basket for somebody, and I had gone to the dollar store like a month ago to get everything, so I had it all, and I kind of had an idea of how I was going to put it together. So it was really fun to actually be able to do that, and surprisingly it all fit. And yeah, that was really super fun. I also cleaned Anastasia's room, my snake's little enclosure. I marked that with a little Tupperware container from somewhere, some freebie somewhere, because that's kind of what I keep her in, is like a little bin, little plastic bin. And then I did a core and cardio workout that day, so I used another bike sticker from Carly Plans, and then I filmed a haul. That sticker is from Stick with the Plan Co. I also played Parcheesi with Aurora that evening. That's from the Coffee Monsters Co. Parcheesi is my favorite game, so if she knows that she wants to get me to play a game with her, it's probably going to have to be that one. And then I did some more drawing. I believe I started drawing the scene that I was going to do to, well, mainly the point of me drawing this scene was to put behind the fashion girl that I drew and like put that as an Instagram post, but also it's just like good practice to draw scenes as well. I'm going to try to draw like all the types of clip art. And I'm still working my way through that scene. I have like all the line work and I have the base colors. I'm just like doing the shading and details now basically. But yeah, it took so friggin' long. I worked on that for like maybe 12 hours straight. It was nuts, like till 6 in the morning or something ridiculous. But yeah, that's what I did after that. And then after Aurora was asleep, I hid the Easter eggs that I had filled with little candies around the apartment, which was also super fun. I had to like write them down in my phone where I put them so I would remember, just in case she didn't find any, and or just in case she didn't find them all, and also in case she like, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, also so I could help her out and give her hints so it wouldn't take like all day. The iPad stickers from Once More Love and the egg stickers from Some Little Things. Sunday I marked actual Easter. I forgot to bring a sticker in. I forgot to pull it, so I think it took me a second to bring it in, but that's from Sweet Ava's paper. I did some pre-planning before Aurora woke up. That sticker is from SBC maybe. And then I marked her doing the egg hunt with a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co., who I actually use a lot on the spread, surprisingly. And then I made the bird's nest like Rice Krispie treat things that I posted on Instagram. Those were so delicious. We all enjoyed those. Actually, no, Aurora didn't. But me and my boyfriend enjoyed those quite a lot, and Aurora's friends enjoyed them. That sticker's from Keytown. And then I did another cardio workout. So that bike sticker is from SPC. Did some printing and cutting for the next plan with me I was going to do. That's from Stick with the Plan Co. And then I marked that I was in my feelings because, like, half the candies I'd picked out in the bird's nest were not appreciated by Aurora. She, you know, it's not like she hated them and, like, had a bad Easter, but, like, she didn't like them, and I just felt kind of like a failure for quite a long time. So I was feeling pretty emotional that day. And that stickers from Once More Love because, like, you know, this was our first Easter together, and I kind of wanted to make it, like, super special, and I tried really hard putting everything together, but, you know, it's kind of hard when, you know, somebody's that picky and, like, you don't know every single thing that they like and don't like ahead of time. And that's also why I don't cook. But I filmed my Plan With Me base after that. That's from Hazel Sticker. My boyfriend came home. That's from Stick With The Plan Co. And then I passed out, like, super early. I was just exhausted after the whole day. That sticker's from Happy Day. So that is the whole spread. I think it looks super busy at the end, actually. I'm not 100% convinced of my foil color choice or my underlay choice. I think with the busyness of the full boxes, I don't necessarily know that those busy underlays were the vibe, so I may continue, like, sticking with a more subtle underlay pattern going forward. Like, last week I did the confetti for the birthday, like, theme that had going on, like, really tiny confetti, like birthday confetti, not just, like, you know, circles. But I might do, like, smaller things like that going forward. Because, yeah, I think also this was kind of a busy foil color as well. So, not too sure about that. But I think I did the best that I could with what I had. And I am glad with all the choices that I made for, like, where I put all the foil and everything. So I think that looks good. But, yeah, it looks super insane. Like, it's kind of crazy. Your eye gets pulled in, like, 30 different directions, and it's a bit much, but lesson learned for next time. And I did go crazy putting those little dangling Easter eggs everywhere, which was really fun, so there's a good thing about it. Okay, so now we get to talk about X-Men Dark Phoenix, which I thought was really good. I don't think I had known too much about it ahead of time because I don't really, like, keep up with X-Men stuff the same way that I do with, like, Marvel and kind of with Star Wars and, like, other stuff, and Disney. Like, I know everything about Disney movies and Pixar. But, yeah, I don't really keep up with the lore as much. Again, I know, like, bits and pieces. But I was able to recognize most of the characters in it, so I enjoyed that. And it was pretty interesting to learn another one of them's backstory. And the ending was, like, really good. It was kind of a cliffhanger, so I am, like, eagerly awaiting the next one that's, like, kind of a sequel to that whenever they get around to it, because I don't think they're doing them chronologically necessarily. I think this was one of the newer ones. But yeah, I am definitely glad that he just put it on because I really enjoyed it a lot. It's one of those stories that's, like, not your typical, like, superhero origin story. This one was, like, kind of almost a super villain origin story, almost a little bit, which I actually really appreciated. I think I like that type of superhero movie more than a lot of others. That's probably why I like Moon Knight so much, and obviously Megamind, the original, like, anti-hero story. It's just, like, I don't know, stuff like that. I really love it. So if you've seen that movie, tell me below what you think of it so we can chat. And I think that's going to be it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share it, that would be wonderful. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.